Hey everyone, thank you for watching. And today's video is going to be my makeup monthly for the month of June. If you are new to my makeup monthlies, they're basically like my monthly roundup, like a monthly favorites video, except I have 3 different categories that I put the items in that I've been testing out. I either named them a favorite, a fail, or that they were just okay. I also do a channel shout out in these videos, and I do some book recommendations at the end of the video because I am also a published author and book blogger. So we always have a lot to get through in these videos, so why don't we go ahead and get started. Alrighty, so to kick it off, I know this video is coming a little bit later, but July really snuck up on me. Like really snuck up on me. So whoa, I realized just the other day that I still needed to do this video. So I'm gonna start off in the fail category. The first one here is one that I reviewed recently in a follow-up video, and it is from Charlotte Tilbury. It is one of the Hot Lips lipsticks in Kim KW. I got this from Beautylish. It's a $34 lipstick, and unfortunately it just does not work for me. The color's really nice. It's a very, very light, like pale nude, and it has a bit of sheen to it. If you can see it there, like I don't mind the color. I don't mind how light it is, but something about the formula just does not look good on my lips. It's like it doesn't even stay on my lips. I will swipe this over like my bottom lip and it clings to like certain parts and then just doesn't even want to bother hanging around on my lips, and that's really a bummer because this wasn't an expensive little lipstick, but unfortunately that was a huge fail for me. I have one other fail to chat about. Unfortunately, this one is a hair care product. This just didn't do anything. This is from Marc. It's the Strengthening Grow Long Volumizing Texture Spray. It says create sexy tousled hair with volume and shine. It did nothing. I've tried it like 3 or 4 different times, and I mean it's just supposed to be a texture spray. I have really thin hair, if you can't tell from right now, because I have nothing in my hair, I have no product in my hair or anything. I have very thin hair, so I like texture sprays just to give me like a little bit of something, make my hair look a little bit alive. And when I spray this in my hair, it's like I've done nothing. And I mean, I don't know, I don't understand. You can find these for sale at Ulta Beauty. This one is about $9. It has pretty good reviews on the Ulta Beauty website. I can't remember how many reviews were actually in there, but I remember it had like over a 4-star rating, and I'm like, okay. So I'm just gonna stick with my one from Verb because literally this does 0 things to my hair. This one was sent to me from Marc and Marc Haircare, and I do have a couple other items that they sent along that I want to try. This was the first one that I grabbed for because it's something that I use frequently, and unfortunately it was a no-go for me. So moving over to the fine category, I like to add this one here because I just like to review products, and there's some items that I like, that I enjoy, that I think other people might enjoy, but it would just be a lie if I was like, this is my absolute favorite. So that's why I include the fine category. So I did get a really nice PR package from Kopari a couple months ago, and I've been testing out some of the products in there. I have 2 to feature in the fine category. The first one here is their coconut cleansing oil. This is $32, and you can find these at Sephora. So I was really excited. Like, this is the one item in there that I was most excited to try out, and I feel like I hear really good things about the Kopari. They have like the coconut oil as well, and so I was just really excited to try cleansing oil. Cleansing oils is what I prefer in my skincare routine, and I was just like all kinds of pumped. I had to use a lot of product. It has a little like pump here. I definitely have to use a lot of product, and I still just don't quite feel like I'm getting everything off. I have found some really great cleansing oils out there and cleansing balms out there that really remove everything without having to use half of the product, and you know, without having to like scrub up my face or come in and double cleanse. So I kind of know right away if I'm going to love a cleansing oil or if it's just going to be okay for me or if it's going to be a fail for me. This one is just okay. $32, I wish I would have liked it a little bit more, but I'll continue to use it because some nights I just want to double cleanse anyways. So I'll keep that one in my collection. And then the other one that I have here in the fine category is their coconut face cream. So this is $38, and it's basically a moisturizer. So I did notice on the Sephora website, it says it does have coconut oil in it, and it's supposed to help hydrate, restore, and soothe dry skin. I do have dry skin, so I was excited when I saw that. I like the way it smells. I like the consistency of it. It's very lightweight. I feel like it feels really good on my skin, but I kind of noticed after I was wearing it for, like when I was really testing it out and wearing it daily, I kind of felt like my skin was getting a little bit irritated with it, and I'm not sure if maybe that was the coconut oil that was kind of maybe like clogging things up along my skin. I like it when I just use it kind of sporadically here and there because I do think it's very hydrating. I do think it helps with dryness, and I do like the lightweight feel to it and the scent, but if I use it on a really consistent basis, like if I make this my daily moisturizer, I think my skin is just reacting a little bit strange to it. So another skincare product that I tried out that I thought was okay, but I wouldn't say is a favorite, is from Pure. This is their Purple Pore Punisher, and it's a pore tightening mask. So I was interested, I was excited to try it out. I did get the scent from Pure to try, and I was pretty excited because I deal with really large pores, especially right here on my cheeks and then on my forehead as well. So when I hear like a pore tightening mask, I'm like, yes, let me add it. I want to try this. So this guy's $26. You can also find it on the Ulta website. It says it's made with charcoal. It's supposed to be a really detoxifying mask, which also had me excited because I love charcoal masks. It's something that I incorporate into my skincare routine nearly weekly, I would say. So you're supposed to apply it all over. You leave on for 15 minutes until it completely dries, and then it is a peel off mask. And that's where it kind of got me like, ooh, I don't love peel off masks. I just don't enjoy them. I think that they're really messy. I did do a skincare Instagram video that should already be up on my Instagram, and you can see me apply this so you can see what it looks like. You can see me peeling it off, etc. So I'll have that one listed down below. But it's like, I get that it's fun to peel it off, but at the same time, I can't peel an entire mask off. Like right here that I was having to scrub at because I could not peel it off. Masks are not my favorite. I will say right after I removed it, I did feel definitely like my pores were quite shrunk, but the next day they looked normal to me. So I liked that I saw the instant results, but I wish maybe they'd lasted like a little bit longer, would have been nice. But for me, peel off masks are just not my favorite, especially ones that are hot purple, because then I also had to clean my sink right afterwards, which drives me crazy because it was so messy. The final item that I want to mention in the fine category is from Nars, and this is their new Orgasm Blush. So this is like the special collection, Orgasm collection that they came out with, and this is the blush that is included. This is a $39 blush, okay? That's a very expensive blush. So this is what the compact looks like. It does have a nice mirror, and I was really excited. I got this in a collection in PR from Nars as well, and I was really excited to see this because I had never tried the Orgasm Blush, and I feel like it's kind of like one of those cult favorites, and so many people have used it and tried it, and I was like, oh my gosh, I finally get to do this. So I'm trying to swatch it on my hand here, and I don't know if you'll be able to see it the best. It's right there. So it's kind of like a very light, almost kind of like a peachy pink, and then it has some gold shimmer to it. Now, one thing that I noticed the first time that I used it, I was like, I just don't really feel like this is showing up very well, and it's kind of like, it's almost like, isn't there like an e.l.f. highlighter or an e.l.f. blush where you kind of like scrape off the top and then you start to get more pigment? I feel like that's what this one is like, that I really kind of have to like dig my brush in there, and once I kind of get past that top layer, it's easier to apply it and it's easier to see, which I just think is kind of strange, especially for a $39 blush. Like, I feel like I shouldn't have to work that hard. I do like what it looks like on the skin. I thought it was gonna be like, I don't know, I thought maybe it was gonna be like too, almost like sparkly or like too gold or something on my cheeks, but I actually quite liked it. I like the way that it looks, but it's almost kind of like a soft flush to the cheeks. And for $39, I guess, it's not that I want my blush to be like hot pink or, you know, super vibrant pigmented clown-like, because then obviously you end up looking like a clown. But I don't know, I guess for $39, I just maybe thought it would be a little bit more. Like, it's still a nice blush. I like the compact here. I like this nice, I mean, this is a nice mirror for a blush compact, but still $39, that's just what kind of where my hang up is. Alrighty, so before moving over to my favorite beauty products, I want to do my channel shout out. I've been doing a channel shout out in my Makeup Monthly videos for a very long time now. It's one of my favorite things to do. I love sharing about other YouTubers. It's just, I think it's great, and hopefully a way for other people to be able to find more people. YouTube is such a big space, and one thing that I'm always recommending is collabing with people, but also just shouting out favorite YouTubers. I think it can really help other people as well. So it's just one of my favorite things to do, and you know, if that's like my advice I'm gonna give, I have to also follow my own advice. So I love doing these channel shout outs, and also how I do them is I send out a beauty newsletter every single month. It has some more product reviews in there, new release news, a standout out product, but I also do an interview with a fellow beauty blogger. So I just have about 4 questions in there that I'll ask them, and then I'll share their interview on there and also some social media links. And then whoever is featured in my newsletter also gets to be in the channel shout out, gets to be like, ooh, but is my channel shout out in my makeup monthly video. So for the newsletter that is going out in July, if you aren't signed up yet, I always have a link to sign up in my description box. It's just a free newsletter and you only get 1 a month, so it's nothing spammy. But my interview in there is with Stephanie Marie. I have been following her channel for quite a few months now. I'm not for sure how I found her, but I just felt kind of like an instant connection with her. She has some great reviews on there. She is in her 40s, so she does a lot of really great like anti-aging videos, skincare videos. She does so many really cool foundation videos and what she calls like foundation road tests, I believe it is, where she's testing out different foundations, and she does put quite a bit of emphasis on being over 40, how that can affect your skincare, how that can affect the makeup that you put on. And I think that she has like a really awesome kind of niche over there on her YouTube channel. And I also just think that she gives really good reviews. So I definitely suggest her channel. I think she has a lot of great content over there. She, of course, will be linked in my description box down below. And if you want to catch an interview with her, make sure to sign up for my newsletter. But I think that she's a good channel, one to watch out for. She just hit 50K recently, which I was so excited to see for her. So make sure to go check out Stephanie Marie if you are not yet following her. All right, so hopping over to my favorite products of the month. The first one I have is a mascara. This is from Urban Decay and is the Perversion Mascara. Now this is a little mini guy, and I cannot believe that I have never tried the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara. I feel like I always heard people recommending this. Even before I got on YouTube, was watching beauty videos, like my friends and people in my real life are like, my favorite mascara is Perversion from Urban Decay. And I was like, whatever. And now that I've been using it, I'm like, what? So the full size is $24. There's also a mini that you can buy for $11. I think I will definitely at least for sure purchase the mini for $11 once I get through this, because it makes my lashes look so good, so long, so black. It adds volume to them. It doesn't transfer onto my face. I've been wearing this in the very hot summer days that we've been having here in Iowa, and I'm getting nothing on my face, which I am so impressed by. I'm doing a project pan currently, and I'm trying to see in there how long it takes me to get through a full-size mascara, and mascaras are one that you're not supposed to have open for super long. So I'm trying to use that project pan as like a, should I purchase full-size mascaras or should I get minis if those are offered? And this one offers a mini, and for sure at least I'm gonna get me the mini when I run out of this guy, because I'm sure I'm gonna run out, because I love this one. So I was like so caught off guard by how much I liked it, but that had me very excited. All right, so next up, this product surprised me how much I love it. This is a new product from Patchology. They're a great skincare brand. I talk about their like sheet mask a ton. I love their sheet mask, but they came out with these Clean AF cleansing facial wipes. There's 15 wipes in each guy. I think you can buy packs of these for like $20. Like you can buy a couple different packs in one for $20. I'll have them linked down below, of course. I do have a code with Patchology too, which I'll put on the screen because I can't remember it off the top of my head, because I'm awesome like that. But if you order from the Patchology website, I do have a non-affiliate discount code, just a discount code for you. But I was really surprised at these because I normally do not like using facial wipes to take off my makeup. Like I said earlier, I typically prefer a cleansing oil or a cleansing balm. I've just kind of felt for a while with makeup wipes that I'm just like pulling and tugging too much on my skin, and I'm still not really getting everything off, and it's just kind of like, ugh, too much for me. These take everything off, and the time that I noticed, because I've been using them to test them out for review, the time that I really noticed the difference that they made is a lot of times I will use a facial wipe before I shower. Like if I have a bunch of facial wipes or anything that I'm testing out, I'll use these before the shower, just because also in the shower I typically do some sort of skincare, like a mask or something, and then I also put on skincare afterwards, so I don't feel like I need to go through like my whole skincare routine before I get in the shower, because I kind of continue it in the shower, out of the shower, etc. So I used the makeup wipe and I removed all my makeup. I got out of the shower, and typically when I get out of the shower and I had makeup on previously, I have mascara and liner around my lashes, around my eyelids, or you can tell that there's still some makeup clinging to my face. And when I looked in the mirror, there was zero makeup on my face, and I just thought, that can't be right. And I tried them again. I tried it another time before I took a shower. These are taking everything off. They are extremely, extremely like wet towelettes. Like if you were to wring it out, a lot of product would come out. But because of that, I'm not having to work hard with these. They aren't dried out, and I've had this open for a couple weeks now. They are not drying out. They are still just as wet as when I first opened this package, but they are really removing everything without me having to try really hard. I am so impressed with these. I probably have maybe 2 or 3 left in this pack. I have another one as well, and I'm really excited about that. These have been kind of a game changer for me, and I went to, where did I go last weekend? I feel like we're gone every weekend. I'm pre-filming again because we're gonna be gone this weekend, but I was out of town last weekend for a girlfriend's birthday, and I actually just grabbed this pack and was letting my friends use them as well because I'm just so impressed with them. So that was pretty exciting. So next up, I have been so impressed with this product. Oh my goodness, this is from NYX. It is the Honey Do Me Up, and it says that it's a skin serum and also a primer. This is about $16.99. You can also find it on the Ulta website. I have seen this product before. I have seen people using this product, but I don't know. I don't know if maybe it's just the way that it looks that was like throwing me off, and I was like, I don't know, how is this? Ooh, how is this like a serum or a primer in one? I'm not really sure. I got this from NYX in a really nice package, and once I started trying it, I was sold. I am wearing this so much under my foundations, especially a foundation that's maybe a little bit more mattifying. I feel like it's giving me a really nice glow even through a mattifying foundation, and I'm typically more of like a Lumi style girl. So this one is helping out so much. But even just when I have been doing a lot of like really kind of casual summer makeup, like a tinted moisturizer, I'm still even using this under it because again, it just makes your skin look so nice. I don't know how to describe it, but oh my goodness, this one is so good and I'm really liking it, and it's NYX and it's more affordable. I just got the YSL, the Blur Primer. I got like a mini because it was a 100 point perk from Sephora. I've been wanting that for the longest time, but it's like a $52 freaking primer, and I'm like, ugh, no. The minute that I used that one, I immediately thought of this. I've only tried it one time so far because I just got it, but I want to keep trying it and seeing if it's really similar to this one, because $16.99 versus $52. Well, you know what I think about that. Okay, so next up I have a highlighter. This one here is from Nars as well, and this one is in Capri. I have been meaning to mention this in a favorites video for the longest time, and I just keep forgetting because I have been wearing this as a highlight for months now, and I think it is so stunning. It's a big old highlighter. It does have a mirror on it. This one is such a nice, just kind of like a pinky highlight, and I think it is so beautiful. These are $38, so again, they're pretty darn pricey. I feel like I swatched it in like an awkward spot, but if you can see it here, this highlighter is interesting to me because it's not the most like beaming crazy highlight that I own, and I typically like beaming crazy highlights, but something about this one, and I don't know how to explain why I'm gravitating towards it so much, but I just really am. It's so smooth on my skin. It's not glittery. It doesn't emphasize any of my texture there, and it just is such a nice pink highlight. I feel like I'm really into pink highlights right now. Pillow Talk from Ophir is right up there as well, but between that one and this one, these are like my go-to pink highlights at the moment. This one is nice for a little bit more of a natural day, even though, I mean, it's not like a natural highlight, okay? Like, don't get me wrong there. I'm just saying that for me, I'm used to really like, bam, and this one is like, you know, even maybe a little more like, well, bam. I'll work on it. I'll work on it, but you know what I mean. But this one, again, I just keep reaching for it so much that I felt like I had to mention it in a favorites. They're pricier. They're right up there with like the Becca highlights, which, but I've just been wearing it so much. So oddly enough, I have more facial wipes to mention, which is very crazy, but I use these in a different way than I do the Patchology. So these are from YesTo. So these are their detoxifying charcoal facial wipes, and it's really interesting because the wipes are actually black. They are completely black, and the first time I opened it and took one out, I was like, huh, you don't see that every day. So I really like these because they're a charcoal wipe. Again, like I mentioned earlier, I like charcoal in my skincare. I do feel like they're very detoxifying. You can use these to remove your makeup, but I actually like to use these on my bare skin. I just take a wipe out and wipe it all over my clean face. And I have sensitive skin, but I can actually tell when I use these after I wipe it all over my face. My skin is a bit tingly and almost a little bit on the red side too, so I don't use them daily for that reason. But you actually feel like your skin has gotten detoxified. You feel the skincare working. And I think that is fantastic. These are super easy to use. There's literally no mess to them at all. And it's just like you're giving yourself a quick little detox to your skin. I was like, wait, what? These are so cool. So again, you can use them to remove your makeup. I prefer to use them just on my bare face and really give myself like a deep clean. You can also find these on Amazon. I think they're either $8 for one or $8 for a pack of two. I can't remember what it was, but you get 30 wipes in here, and I'm really, really impressed with these. Next up, I have two more products from Kopari that were also sent in the same package, and these two I'm really, really liking. The first one here is their Coconut Rose Toner. This guy is $24. So it says that you can use it as a toner. It can help with, if you have redness, you're supposed to be able to spray it on and it'll help with redness, which I don't deal with too much. But it also says that you can use it to set your makeup, to hydrate your skin, or to give you like a midday refresh, and it's supposed to be good for all skin types. I've been getting more and more into toners lately. It's in the past couple months here, I've noticed myself really using them regularly in my skincare routine. I really like this one because it's so quick and easy just to spray onto the skin. And I like the way that it feels. I like the way it's very hydrating. I'll say that. I was gonna say it was moisturizing. That's not really true. The hydrating is the word that I think I'm looking for. I like this one especially too when I get out of the shower and I just spray it all over my face. And the other one, I did an Instagram video with all of these products as well from Kopari that I can leave a link down below. And I put on there their Lip Glossy Balm. Lip Glossy is just what it's called. These are $12. And so many people were like, that lip balm is my favorite. I love that lip balm. And I was like, really? This is so nice. Oh my gosh, I have two like lip glosses, lip balm products to talk about in my favorites. I have another one coming up. That's so surprising to me. But this one, I don't really wear this for like as like a makeup purpose. I like it because it really hydrates the lips. It's really smooth. I'm really liking this like before night. A lot of times at bed, I'm putting this one on before I sleep or just when I wake up in the morning because I do deal with dry lips. It's really nice to have a gloss or a balm on, and this is so nice. So I mean, you can use it as a gloss, you can use it as a balm. But man, this one's really nice. I've been putting this one in my purse too a lot. The other lip balm that I want to talk about is one that I wear more as like in my makeup routine. And if you watch my June lip picks where I talk about all of the lip products that I wore in the past month's YouTube videos, you would know that I'm going to talk about this Nars Afterglow lip balm in Orgasm again. I love this guy. This was mentioned 3 times in my lip picks, and I have worn it a lot off camera as well. It's a lip balm. It has a little bit of a pink tinge to it, but it is so smooth. It is so nice on the lips. It's so hydrating. I like wearing it alone. I like wearing it over lip liners. I like wearing it over lipsticks. I can't believe how much I've been wearing this. I can't believe it because I'm not a lip balm person, but man, I've been getting a ton of use out of this. It's more expensive. I believe it's $28, I want to say it is, but if you like a good lip balm and you don't mind putting in a little bit of extra money into one, this is really nice. So I got a package of primers from e.l.f. Cosmetics, and I immediately gravitated towards the Poreless face primer because again, my pores are a little bit larger. This guy is $10, and woo, this is really, really nice. If you do deal with larger pores, this really helps just kind of get in there and smooth them away and kind of fill them in. I have been really impressed with this primer. I've been reaching for it a lot, and for only $10, I feel like this one is really nice. I've been wearing it with a lot of different foundations, and I'm just really impressed at how well it does kind of filling in all the pores, especially right here. This is a nice primer. I just have 2 more to go. One here I just also reviewed recently, so I'll just touch on it quickly. This is from Ulta Beauty, and this is their full coverage liquid concealer. This is $9, and it is such a nice concealer. I am so impressed with this. It's very full coverage at the same time being really easy to blend out. And again, I've been putting it through the test in this heat, and it is holding up so well, so long. I'm so impressed with this guy, and it's only $9. That's freaking awesome. And then the last items that I want to mention are again from Nars. These are the Velvet Lip Glides. Okay, I feel like I've seen and heard people chat about the Velvet Lip Glides a lot and wear them a lot, and I just for some reason never really got into them. Even when Nars was sending me PR packages with these, they were kind of like going in the back of the drawer. I was putting them into giveaways because I just for some reason was like, I don't think I'm gonna like them. For some reason I was thinking that they were gonna be more of like almost like a lip gloss maybe, and that they weren't going to be very long lasting, and I'm so wrong. So on the Sephora website it says they're a long-lasting lip color with a smooth satin to semi-matte finish, and then it also provides hydration. And I totally agree. These are fantastic. When I put them on, it's like super smooth, almost kind of like glossy style without being like a gloss. I don't know if that makes any sense. But after you wait a little bit, they do dry down more matte. They're not completely transfer proof, but they also last a really freaking long time. And I think that's what threw me like the most off guard with these is I thought that they would instantly wear away almost like a lip gloss. They do not. They stick around, and they stick around for a very long time. I'm so impressed with these. I'm so mad at myself that I didn't try them sooner. They're $26, which is more pricey, but they're a really nice, very comfortable, long wear lipstick. I mean, who knew? Not me. You guys did. Other people did. They were telling me about it. I just didn't believe them. But I really, really like these. I have two new shades here that I was wearing Paradise Garage in a recent video, and then also Roseland. I really like this shade. I really like this shade a lot. This is really beautiful. I did a lip swatch video with some of the different Nars lip formulas and lip colors over on my Instagram. I'll have it linked down below. I did their new like lip lacquers, and then 2 of the Velvet Lip Glides, and also 2 of their Power Matte Pigments, lip pigments or something like that. I'll have that video listed down there. But the Velvet Lip Glides, who else has tried them and who else has loved them? Because I'm new to the game. Okay guys, so that's gonna wrap it up for all my favorites, my fails, and the products that I thought were just okay for the month of June. Like I said, I am gonna jump into some book recommendations. I have 3 5-star books to review this week, but I know not everybody needs them, so if this is where you're stopping, I wanna say thank you so much for watching my Makeup Monthly, and I hope that you have a wonderful July. But if you do want to get some book recommendations, like I said, I am a published author. I will have my book links to Amazon down below in case you're interested, and I also do run the book blog chiclitplus.com. And how I put the books into this video is I do any books that I give a 5-star review to, which is the highest rating that you can give on Amazon. So any books that I give a 5-star review to, I'll recommend here. I'll have the Amazon link down below, and also the link to my review on my blog in case you're interested in checking it out. The first book that I have to review is called Dreams of Falling, and this is by Karen White. If you have never read Karen White and you enjoy women's fiction, I would highly, highly recommend her books. I don't think I miss a release from Karen White. Her books are so phenomenal. They are great women's fiction. They usually have a lot of female characters in them, which I enjoy, and a lot of like family ties. And once again, this one has a family tie. I really also enjoy books that kind of go back and forth between past and present. And that's what we get here. We have several generations of women that we're dealing with. We have a very interesting past from like the 1950s and how that now portrays over to the present. We have a really interesting friendship angle in here. Really interesting. And I write friendship fiction, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is genius. This is gold. I love it. There's a lot of even like mystery and some suspense in there that we get kind of figured out at the end. Wow, that one was so good though. And then the next 5-star review I have to give is for Harlow. This is in the Terms of Surrender series by my friend Karyn Rae. I'm friends with a lot of authors that I get to work with, which is so cool because of my book blog. But Karyn Rae, I actually did a little bit of work for her on her debut novel. I also do like editing and proofreading and things like that, and I used to own a publishing company too. And I've just been impressed with her writing from the get-go, but this series is going to be so freaking good, and I'm so excited. Harlow was such an interesting book because as it got closer to release, Karen was telling me a little bit about it, and I was like, I'm not sure I fully get it, because what she was telling me when I first started reading the book, I was like, was she talking about a different book? But as the story went on and as it progressed, I was like, oh my gosh, because again, a super interesting friendship angle in here. And I feel like we're going to get more as the series goes on. A very interesting mother-daughter dynamic in here as well. Again, there's a bit of past and present that mingles together so well. Her writing is phenomenal. I highly suggest that you check out Karen Rae's books, but especially I'm so excited for this series. The final 5-star book that I reviewed is called Tales of a New York Waitress, and this is by Samantha Garman. So this book is just like classic chick lit, super funny. We have a hilarious main character who I think the series is called the Queen of Klutz series. I definitely want to read book 2. So funny, and I laughed. Like, if you need just a good like break from reality and you just need to get lost in a different world that's gonna make you laugh, this is a good one for you. There's also a bunch of really funny funny restaurant scenes. And I used to work in a restaurant. I used to be a hostess, and some of the scenes in there had me cracking up. After that, that is going to do it for my book recommendations, for my full makeup monthly video, my channel shout out. I hope that you enjoyed this one. I know that these are usually longer. I try to get through each one as quickly as I can, but I can tell that my voice is going out and I need to go make myself a smoothie. But that is everything for today's video, guys. I will have everything listed down below that I talked about. I hope that you enjoyed this video or you found it helpful. Of course, if you did, I hope that you'll give this one a thumbs up, and I hope that you'll also consider subscribing before you go, and I'll catch you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.